I agree with you. So what game are we playing?
The game is called Loose and Tight, and the rule is reverse of the word. We are going to tie one another up to a tree. When the word tight is said, it means loosen the rope. And when the word loose is said, it means tighten the rope.
And the tortoise was wise enough to be the first to be tied to the tree. He stood with his back to the tree and said, "Loosen the rope." And the leopard, in accordance with the rules of the game, began to tie up the tortoise. In no time, the tortoise shouted out, "Tighten!" And the leopard at once unfastened the rope, and the tortoise was free. Now, it's the leopard's turn. The leopard stood up against the tree and called out to the tortoise to loosen the rope. And the tortoise at once, very quickly, passed the rope several times around the leopard and tied him to the tree. Then the leopard said, "Tighten the rope." But instead of playing the game in accordance with the rules, the tortoise ran faster and faster with the rope round the tree and had the leopard so securely fastened that it was quite impossible for him to free himself. All this time, the leopard was calling out to the tortoise to let him go. So he was tired of the game, but the tortoise only laughed and sat down at the fireside and commenced his meal. When he had finished, he packed up the remainder of the fish for his family and prepared to go. But before he started, he said to the leopard,
You killed and ate my mother. As if that was not enough, you still have the effrontery to come before me, wanting to bully me over my fish.
Please, I'm sorry. Forgive me. It was hunger that pushed me to eat my mother.
Hunger kill you there. So bad of you. I thought after eating my mom, you will never go hungry again. Nonsense. So you can plead for your life. I shall leave you here to starve and die slowly.
Please try and help me. I beg of you. I won't harm you. Please don't leave me to die.
The bush rat was very sorry for the leopard, but at the same time, he knew that if he let the leopard go, he would most likely be killed and eaten. So he hesitated and said that the ropes are too strong for his teeth. The bush rat, being rather kind-hearted and having had some experience of traps, sympathized with the leopard in his uncomfortable position. He therefore thought for a time and then hit upon a plan. He first started to dig a hole under the tree, quite regardless of the leopard's cries. When he had finished the hole, he came out and cut one of the ropes and immediately ran into his hole and waited there to see what would happen. But although the leopard struggled frantically, he could not get loose, as the tortoise had tied him up so fast. After a time, when he saw that there was no danger, the bush rat crept out again and very carefully bit through another rope and then retired to his hole as before. Again, nothing happened, and he began to feel more confidence. So he bit several strands through one after the other until at last the leopard was free. The leopard, who was very ravenous with hunger, forgot his words and promise. Instead of being grateful to the bush rat, he made a dash at the bush rat with his big paw, but missed him at first, as the bush rat had dived for his hole. But he was not quite quick enough to escape altogether, and the leopard's sharp claws scored his back and left marks which he carried to his grave. Ever since then, the bush rats have had white spots on their skins, which represents the marks of the leopard's claws. Children, The morals of this story are: always think deeply before rendering help to anyone. Carry out proper investigations in any situation before interfering. In cases involving two parties, always make sure to hear from both sides. So, until next time, bye-bye!